Hi, my name's John Bogdasarian with the Promanas Group. I was so excited the other day when I received the annual report from Berkshire Hathaway that I just had to get online and read it right away. I downloaded the report, I've printed it out, and today I'm going to share with you a few things that Warren Buffett writes to us about what he learned from his real estate investments. This is exciting for me because I've tried to emulate Warren Buffett's investment philosophy for a number of years. And to see it crystallized in these comments is really, really exciting. I hope you enjoy it as well. The first one is you don't need to be an expert. And I'm going to paraphrase these a little bit, but you don't need to be an expert in order to achieve satisfactory investment returns. He goes on to say that you have to understand your limitations and you have to stay within those. If somebody's promising you quick returns and a quick profit, you just respond with a quick no thank you and move on. Number two, focus on the future productivity of the asset you are considering. What will that stock or that piece of real estate or that company you are buying a piece of generate in terms of earnings going forward? If you don't feel comfortable making an estimate of what it will generate predictably and you can't quantify that for 5 years out, then don't make the investment. Not everybody has the time to evaluate every investment possibility. It's just not possible. So you have to understand what you're getting into or get rid of it and only make the moves that you can make, that you clearly understand. We've made more money on the deals we've passed on than deals we've done. What I mean by that is we say no 99 times for every time we say yes. And the reason for that is because a loser costs us time, energy, and a lot of dollars in a lot of cases. So we try and limit the downside and eliminate the properties that don't make sense or the stocks that don't make sense. Number three, and I'm going to read this one. If you instead focus on the prospective price range of a contemplated purchase, you are speculating. There is nothing improper about that. I know, however, that I am unable to speculate successfully, and I am skeptical of those who claim sustained success at doing so. I couldn't say that better myself, or I would have said it myself. Warren Buffett says this so accurately. Half of all coin flippers will win their first toss. None of those winners has an expectation of profit if he continues to play the game. And the fact that a given asset has appreciated in the recent past is never a reason to buy it. So if you're speculating, if you're doing a development deal, if you're throwing money at things and hoping that it works out, you may get it right, but you're just getting lucky. And if you stay in the game, you're eventually going to get it wrong. And that's when you get wiped out, especially in real estate, where oftentimes we use leverage to buy assets. Number four, and this is Warren Buffett's words, with my 2 small real estate investments, I thought only of what the properties would produce and cared not at all about their daily valuation. Games are won by players who focus on the playing field, not by those whose eyes are glued to the scoreboard. And I believe that's true. You watch these teams that focus on the scoreboard, they don't do as well as the teams that just focus on playing a good, solid game, making the shots, making the free throws, sticking to the fundamentals. Number 5, and the final one I'd like to point out, and one of my favorites, forming macro opinions or listening to the macro or market predictions of others is a waste of time. I love this comment because to me, I don't watch the news. I don't read about what's going to go up or what's going to go down. I don't even pay attention to whether the real estate market's going to collapse. I don't read the commercial reports. I don't care. Frankly, it doesn't matter at all. If I buy solid assets leased to stable companies and I pay less than the replacement value of those assets, okay? So if I can buy a building for $30 a square foot and it costs $70 to build a new one, and I've got a solid company in there that generates a profit, and they sign a long-term lease with me to stay in that building at a below market rate, I have all the advantages. I have everything. I have almost no risk of downside. If that tenant goes under, I have below market lease rates. I can lease it to somebody else. As long as I don't over-lever and borrow too much money against it, I should be just fine to be able to re-tenant a building and get my income stream going again. Time is our most precious asset, and I've taken enough of yours today. I appreciate you tuning in. If you have any questions or if I can ever help you with a real estate investment, feel free to give me a call or email me anytime. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.